Um, Thank you, Joe, for your very entertaining speech. And in keeping with the theme, I would like to talk to you all today about greatness. I would like to talk to you about the guy who I think is the greatest of all time. This is Robert Pilkington. Um, Please, just to do like a little thought experiment, could you please all raise your hands if you've ever heard of Winston Churchill? Pretty much all of you. See? Clement Attlee? Slightly less. How about Robert Pilkington? That's fair enough. Well, he might not be the most popular, but he's definitely the greatest. This is a man who was described as being tall, austere, aloof, out of touch with the public. Opinion died on. He was a conservative, apparently, and he didn't care who knew. Well, legend. And he also gave, apparently, the most tactless answer to a question of all time, which I think is amazing. So, more about the guy. He was an Irish politician. He went to Cambridge, to study law for a few years, and then became a lawyer, and obviously sold out, as all Pembroke lawyers have done. He went to Australia, fun gap year, and then he came back to the UK, the Empire, and he ran ran for the House of Commons and lost, and then ran again, and he was in the House of Commons for a single year. He has made only 2 contributions to the House of Commons. One of them, he was asking if he gets to go on a trip to Africa, and this is his other one. I will now say it in full. I should like to say a few words on the effect which a policy of preference has had and is likely to have on trade between Australia and this country. While I can speak especially in regard to Australia, I believe that what is true of the country is substantially true in this connection of most, if not all, of the other dominions and dependencies. I speak of Australia because it is a country in which I made my home for 27 years, and therefore I have some knowledge of it. I have heard day to day in this house and previously some remarkable and startling statements as to the effect of the preferences granted by Australia on its imports from this country. It is vitally important in this matter of preference that we should know the facts. It is very undesirable that we should come to a conclusion on the matter of preference until we have first ascertained the fact accurately. He goes on to talk about tax and Australia. I don't know. Apparently, this policy wasn't even put in place. I think I don't really get it. But then he says this. No, let me find it. I believe, and I think that most of us in this house believe, that the British Empire is probably the greatest power for good existing in the world in the world today. I believe, and I think that we all believe that it is the duty of every single man and woman who is fortunate enough to be a subject of the British Empire to do whatever he or she can do to strengthen, develop, and consolidate the empire. I don't know what else I can say about him. He's just like amazing. Thank you.